Well, Michigan State, Ohio State is one of those games. And I know Hutton's been on, the Sparty train. He's been on Lane train, but Sparty has been the recent one that you've been loving up on. So how do you see this one going today?
Look, Ohio State's going to win this game. It's going to be closer than what Vegas has it right now. Is it still 19.5? It was early this morning. Look, I'm excited for the Heisman showdown that we're going to see. Kenneth Walker against C.J. Stroud. Chad, you and I previewed this all week. This could put Kenneth Walker on the Heisman stage because we've seen him have some great games this year. 143, 136, 197, 233. He's been held to under 100 yards rushing 3 times. This Ohio State defense gave up a boatload of rushing yards to Oregon. Kenneth Walker needs to perform well. I think he will. I think he's someone that you can bank on that shows up game in and game out. That's going to keep this game close. C.J. Stroud, though, takes a front seat with a massive performance today.
Yeah, I think that you're right that we're going to see the best of Kenneth Walker in this game today against Ohio State. Unfortunately for Sparty, I think we're also going to see the best of C.J. Stroud and that 3-headed receiver attack for Ohio State. I was actually monitoring the weather this morning for this game because I know there's some bad wind that's coming through, and I'm thinking this could be the great equalizer for Michigan State in this game with that ground attack. I know Ohio State runs it well also, but Ohio State is so good through the air that maybe if there's some weather issues, that could help Michigan State. I think that they play closer than that 19.5 points, but I know we'll get to picks later. I have a hard time seeing Michigan State beating Ohio State in this game.
Michigan State has the worst pass defense that we've seen in that conference. I mean, they are terrible. Meanwhile, Ohio State's offense has come to life about a month and a half ago, and they have not stopped. They have the best offense in the country in yards, and how we judge it by points, number 1 in points as well. They're averaging 49 points per game over their last 8 performances. So Sparty's going to have to run the football and play keep away from Ohio State's offense.
I'll also say that if you are rooting for something close to competitive in the college football playoff with the Georgia Bulldogs, I think you need to root for Ohio State.
Yeah.
I still contend there's only 2 teams that have the talent and coaching to beat Georgia, and that's Alabama and Ohio State. It's been that way throughout the year. There's been hiccups along the way. We were at one of them in College Station with Alabama. Of course, Ohio State lost at home to Oregon. But the way that the playoff is set right now, I still think the only 2 teams that could even compete with Georgia in a game is Alabama and Ohio State. So if Ohio State goes down again, I think that's just leading to a blowout. It may be a blowout either way, but another blowout in the college football playoff.
Tons of big games today and a huge show for you. Wesley Woodyard is going to be joining us here, former Kentucky linebacker, also Tennessee Titans as well. So let's go ahead and step aside. OutKick the Tailgate, presented by Farmfolio, rolls on right after this.